everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. I just recorded a video a couple hours ago. It was actually my first video, but it started raining, and it hasn't rained in a good while here where I live. And so I thought it'd be a good idea to just make another video. Hopefully you can hear the rain sounds. Hopefully it's relaxing. But I do have a couple of items here that I'm going to make sounds with. Today I think it's going to be a liquid sound assortment video. I really didn't care for these for a long time. But for whatever reason, within the last couple years, I guess, I really started to enjoy them. Me personally, I like, kind of the thicker sounds, like a medicine bottle or syrup or something like that. That's my kind of favorite, but I do have a few items here that I'm going to do like a preview of, and then we can get into the video, okay? So, the first thing I have is just some dish soap, liquid dish soap that I thought would make some good sounds. It doesn't make a loud sound, it doesn't make something super crazy, but it is that nice kind of thick, viscous sound. Hopefully you can hear it. It's not very loud, kind of disappointing, but I just wanted to make this video. Thought it'd be nice, so I would like to see how are y'all viewers, those who are watching, how are y'all doing? Is it a good time in your life? Are you struggling with something? Are you celebrating something? How are y'all doing? I would really like to know. Me personally, it's a really exciting time in my life. My wife and I, we are expecting our first child in December. It is currently the middle of September right now, so we do have a few months left, but we are, I guess, honestly, sometimes I don't even know how to feel about it. Like, obviously, I'm more than excited, I am ecstatic, but, in this time of waiting while the baby grows, that was a big one. It's just kind of like a normal thing now, like a baby's coming, and that's our new normal right now. But I think whenever it gets closer to the due date, I think that's when the reality is gonna set in. Like, I'm gonna have a child here that I get to care for, that I get to love, that I get to look after. And I think it is just going to be such an amazing experience, having your first child. I can't wait. I'm actually going to use something else. I don't think that's making very much sound. I don't know how much it's even showing up on the video. So the next thing I'm gonna try out is this syrup that my wife made. It's kind of like a pumpkin spice syrup type deal that we have that I make. We have an espresso maker, and we mix this in there sometimes. And me personally, I don't like this stuff that much, but my wife likes it, so it's a little bit of that sharper liquid sound. Especially when it hits the lid, it gets that kind of sharp sound, but I think it's still good. It's actually raining pretty good right now. I did not expect it to start raining like this. This is one of those things that kind of smells better than I feel like it tastes, because there's a lot of good stuff in it. There's, the pumpkin spice. There's brown sugar. There's cinnamon. I'm just not a big fan of this particular mix, but if she is, that's awesome. So we have this syrup mix. We have actually 2 vanilla extracts. Actually, this is pumpkin pie spice. Pumpkin pie spice and then vanilla extract. So this is another one of those, sharp sounding. Actually, it's pretty subtle. I expected it to be a little bit louder. But I'm using my microphone on my phone, and I don't know how well it's picking up these sounds. If this is something I actually get into, if, posting videos, posting ASMR is something that I start doing, I'm definitely going to invest in a microphone, a good microphone, probably a Blue Yeti. I love when people use Blue Yeti mics. I don't know what it is, but the sound that comes through, the audio quality, is just fantastic. It is like the perfect ASMR microphone. You have some of those artists, ASMR artists, that they use a Blue Yeti forever, and they're like, alright, I got a new mic, I'm gonna try it out. And I'm always like, no, please go back. That's just me. I know that a lot of other people like different things. So that's probably the mic that I'd go for. But that's the vanilla extract model. And then the last one is that pumpkin spice. That's a good one. I gotta make sure it doesn't leak all over my keyboard. And it is raining good, guys. It is raining a lot now. I'm actually not too sure how well you can even hear me over the rain. But it is a good storm. It's lightning. It's thundering. And we even had this here where I live in quite some time. So we really needed it. Everything is just looking pretty dry. I live in Texas, Central Texas, and it gets pretty dang hot. And if it's not raining, stuff just starts dying. Plants starts dying. And so we really needed a good rain. One thing I did notice as I've made these first couple videos is I'm saying a whole lot. I'm saying a bunch. And I'm sure that's just something, if this becomes a regular thing, that will just kind of go away as I get more comfortable talking in front of a mic, talking to y'all. But I think for now, it's just going to be, I'm just going to say a lot. So, those are our items. I hope that y'all can hear this better. The rain is actually pretty loud, so I hope y'all can even hear me okay. But it's like the more bubbles the soap gets, the quieter it gets. And this would actually be perfect if I did have a mic that I could have right here. That way I don't gotta reach out here. But you gotta shake it over. Where'd it go? If y'all saw my first video, you saw me attempt to try and light this candle, which I want to try again. We'll see. We will see. I need a bigger lighter is what I need. No. It's way too deep. You see, it doesn't look that deep, but then it's way down in there. But that's not happening. That's fine. I also hope with this PC that I built, the fans really, they're not loud, but for an ASMR video, I think they could possibly be loud. You probably can't even hear them over the rain right now, but we'll see in the future if that is an issue. I'm just not having too much luck with this, so we'll move on. We'll go with the jar again. I don't have nails, so I can't tap. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. One thing that kind of sucks about this room, it used to be a garage, and the previous owners made it into a room, but I guess whenever they were doing the HVAC, they did not do a great job with directing the airflow into this room. It gets really hot, especially in the summer, or when the temperatures are, even up, that was loud, even above, 85 degrees, it gets pretty warm in here. And even with the fan on, it's pretty hot. So, I'm already starting to work up a sweat just sitting here. Both hands. Alright. there's no, like, I have my gym equipment there. I've got, well, I guess you can't really see it. I've got some other stuff over here. I've got a bunch of boxes over here from just moving. We moved into this house recently. So we're moving from PC parts, all of that. I've got to go out and do some burning. But I will move on to we'll go this one. This one is a little bit similar to that mason jar. So we will do the tiny bottle. It smells so strong, and I can't even say that I like it. It's like too strong of cinnamon and pumpkin and that kind of smells. I'm not a fan. And I guess there's really no point in me going, side to side, because with, the iPhone audio, it's not binaural, so there's no point in me going one side to the other. One thing I was thinking about with these videos is, I'm recording it now, but I'm not going to have time to edit it until probably Thursday. It's Sunday night right now, and when I get off of work, whenever it's my turn to preach to the youth, my wife and I were the youth pastors. Typically, she does a week, I do a week, she does a week, I do a week, and it's my week this week. And so, on the weeks that it's my turn, I'm practicing when I get home from work. I'm prepping, so I really don't have time to edit a video. So, it'll just take some time, probably. I can write this one. My wife came in earlier, and so I'll have to cut that out. But hopefully, most of the time, I can just do these videos in one take, and I don't really have to edit them. I think that's probably going to be the move, is trying to do them in one take. Obviously, if, I get interrupted or something happens, oh no, it's leaking. If I get interrupted, I'll have to edit that, but I would love it if I didn't have to edit anything. We're at 20 minutes, so I'm going to change, just because this one keeps leaking on me. And I already do not like the smell, but vanilla, that is an amazing smell. I don't know if you have ever tasted straight vanilla extract. Don't. Don't do that. I have tasted it when I was younger. I was like, this smells so good. There's no way it doesn't taste good. By itself, it is terrible. It is awful. Don't do it. This is your warning. Do not taste it. So, I said in my previous video that this is technically not my first ASMR channel. Not my first videos. Because I had made one back in 2017, 2018. I had made like 4 or 5 videos, and it was pretty fun. I did enjoy it. But I just kind of stopped for whatever reason. So this is not, I guess, I mean, I'm in 5 videos, so that's no experience at all. I don't remember where I was going with that, to be honest. But hopefully we'll see what happens with this this channel. It may be awkward because with my work, I work with the college students in this town, and the town is not big. It's a D1 school, but the town is not big. And so if, I'm just imagining if, one of them comes across this channel, sees me doing this, that may be a little weird, but ASMR is weird, so whatever. If you really just gotta stop and think about ASMR, it is weird. I mean, I love it. It is such an awesome thing. But, I mean, it's a grown man whispering into a camera that people are gonna watch. Tapping, shaking things, making noises. Yes, I'd say that's weird. But it is still, awesome. I started watching ASMR back when I was in high school. 2016 maybe. So, almost a decade, I guess. I'll have to go back and check when I actually started watching it. But, I mean, I have been a fan of ASMR for a long time. And, it's a weird thing. It definitely is. And I've wanted to make videos for a long time. I'll be like in a store or anywhere, and I'll like touch something, and I'm like, ooh, that'll make good sounds, and I'll tap on it, and I'm like, I could do that. I could do that. And so we'll see. Oh, I remember what I was going to talk about earlier regarding the channel, my first channel. I think I was really fake on that channel. Like, I would pretend to be all happy and I'd pretend to be this and that. And I mean, part of it was true. I did want to help other people relax. I do want to. That's what I love doing. I love helping people. I just love helping people. And this is a cool way to be able to help a lot of people. But in my first channel, it was just a lot of fakeness, fake energy, fake, maybe even personality. This one, obviously, I've grown up a lot since then. I was 18, 17, 18 years old, 19 years old. I was 19 years old. 25 now, so not too long, but I've done a lot of growing up, and there's no point in faking who you are. Especially whenever you find your identity in Christ. He's the one that says who you are. He's the one who you can base your personality in, I guess. And that personality should be loving other people, should be caring for other people. And if you're genuine in loving and caring for other people, I think it's going to turn out well. And that's just something that I've kind of learned is don't try and be something that you're not, and be who God says you are. Do what God wants you to do. Don't try and be like everyone else. Don't try and be like the world around you. Be who God wants you to be. I promise that He wants the best thing for you. Anything that you can imagine, He has something way better. And that's something else that I've thought about this channel is it's not just, obviously I'm just doing it for fun. I'm just doing it because it seems, cool to do. It's something I've wanted to do. But if I can use this platform as a way to spread the gospel, that could be amazing. That could be awesome. So that's really going to be my goal with this channel is having fun. Not doing something that I don't want to do because I feel like I have to. Is having fun. Spreading the gospel any way I can. And helping people relax. That's gonna be my goal with this channel. So, thank you so much for stopping by, for watching this video. If you've made it to the end of the video, drop a comment, tell me what you think, tell me what I can do better, because again, I am brand new at this. So if you like this video, please let me know. Okay? So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, bye-bye.